to extend our deepest condolences on the passing of John Spender KC, former member of North Sydney and ambassador to France. To John's daughters, Allegra, who now serves as the member of Wentworth, and Bianca, to his wife, Catherine, and to all the others who knew and loved John personally, we are so sorry for your loss. John Spender was a distinguished politician and diplomat who was known for his intelligence, graciousness, courage, and principles. He was a barrister for almost 20 years before entering politics like his father before him. From 1980 to 1990, John served as the federal member for North Sydney, and many in the community remember him well and fondly. He was Shadow Minister for Aviation and Defence under former opposition leader Andrew Peacock, Shadow Attorney General under John Howard, and later Shadow Minister for Foreign Affairs. During his time in politics, John undoubtedly contributed to several important conversations on topics including tobacco advertising, Australia's relationship in the Asia-Pacific region, and equal opportunities for women in the workplace. He was instrumental in the passage of the Parliamentary Privileges Act in 1987, which now allows senators, members of Parliament and witnesses to speak freely in Parliament and provides some protections to journalists reporting on those proceedings. John famously broke with his colleagues to defend journalist Laurie Oakes for his reporting of bad behaviour in Parliament House. And as I stand as a current member of this chamber, I can't help but reflect he would be immensely proud of the actions that his daughter continues to take, the member for Wentworth, in this House, as we call out the behaviour even today. John also bravely crossed the floor during his first term in Parliament, voting to ensure that witnesses in the National Crime Commission would continue to be reimbursed for legal cost. This courage in the House is something that inspires many of us even today, and it speaks volumes to the fact that John Spender was a man of principle who stood by his beliefs. After leaving politics, John served Australia as a diplomat, building our relationships with France, Portugal and Cyprus. He was the Australian ambassador to France from 1996 to 2000 and was awarded a Legion d'Honneur by the French government for his work there. John Spender lived a rich and full life. As French Ambassador Stéphane Romontet once put it, John lived at least 4 lives in one lifetime: law, politics, diplomacy, and of course his personal life as a beloved father and husband. John Spender has left a deep and enduring impact on our nation and on our community of North Sydney. And while I am now proud to sit on the crossbench with his daughter Allegra as the member for Wentworth, I know that even her presence in this place will not fill the gap that he has left. We know he will be sadly missed. Valet John Spender.
I thank the member, and on indulgence, I'd like to pass on my sympathies and my admiration for you having the courage to stay here and listen to that. I'm sure your dad would be very pleased. Okay. I understand it is the wish of honourable members to signify at this stage their respect and sympathy by rising in their places, and I ask all present to do so. I thank the Federation Chamber.